Hello, my sexy, seductive Scorpios. Welcome back. As you know, I'm Sachi the Scorpio, and I felt called to do another spread. So I did the Scorpio Full Moon spread, which I will link at the end if you missed it, which was heavy as fuck. A bunch of things have come to light that now we need to release with the Gemini New Moon that is on May 22nd. And as you know, there's been a lot going on in Gemini. North Node moved to Gemini about a week and a half ago. We have Venus retrograde in Gemini right now, along with the other three planets retrograding in Capricorn. Well, Saturn's in Aquarius going to Capricorn. But, yeah, we have a lot going on. A lot of twin flame stuff is going on. I've had some of these spreads. So this is a spread about, for anyone who's having difficulty cutting ties with someone or something, and to help usher in the new energy that the Gemini New Moon brings. Because there's so much Gemini energy, we do have a lot of twin flame energy, so I do recommend, if you're dealing with a twin flame, to check out my twin flame collective, which I will also link at the end of this. But anyway, my dear Scorpios, I want to get into it. So I had this energy during the cleansing ceremony of someone making some sort of display, like emotional display, and that taming emotions really needs to occur. And I think that it was from some sort of, you know, behavioral pattern that someone learned as a kid of like how to get attention, and that is making an emotional display. And, you know, it might be you, Scorpio, you know, we tend to make emotional displays, like we'll, you know, wait in the dark until it's time to sting. And, you know, that's our style. And I feel like that might have happened. Also, I had this energy of someone, that's too many, energy of someone who was putting pride in front of their own well-being. And I didn't feel it was you. It could be, but I felt like it was somebody else that you are dealing with. But let's see. What's going on with Scorpio? What can we do about getting rid of the ties that need to go away to usher in the new energy with the Gemini New Moon? Especially for the twin flames. Can be soulmate as well, obviously. But what's going on with Scorpio? Well, obviously, there is some time biding is what I'm getting. Like, you might be waiting for something. Can you please show us for Scorpio? Yeah. Eternal flame. Yeah, this is your twin flame. So you are dealing with this. And when it comes to the twin flame, you know that this is on some other shit. You know, like, it's two halves of the same soul. You guys are burning to reunite, and that's just the way it is. The mystic. Yep, exactly what I fucking said. Like, whenever the mystic comes out, it's like my spirit card in this deck of like, yep, listen to the mystic. Okay. And this can also be getting in touch with the mystic arts yourself. So I'm going to be doing a cord cutting ceremony. You can email me if you want information or message me on Instagram, but there is some magic that needs to be done here. What else? Whoa. So that wanted to, boom, fly out. And just like the Scorpio, yes, forgiveness and birth. So in order to have this rebirth, which, you know, as a Scorpio, like, you die as the scorpion, you rise as the eagle, you die as the eagle, you raise as the phoenix, and keep rebirthing. And if you want this twin flame relationship to be rebirthed, there has to be some sort of forgiveness. And the way to forgive is to release and not to hold on to whatever is feeling, you know, causing you to feel like you still have to forgive, you know, and that includes yourself. You know, it's easy to forgive the ones that we love because, especially your twin flame, obviously, because you have unconditional love for them. But remember, the most important thing about these relationships is having unconditional love for yourself. And that's how the relationship moves forward. So in order to rebirth, forgiveness is so important here. So what's going on with the eternal flame. 3 of Pentacles. So there's a third party situation involved in your twin flame situation. And it very much has to do with money, housing, or anything tangible that you can put your hands on. It might be somebody else involved financially. It could be a work situation, but there's some physical barrier here. Well, yeah, and this wants to come flying out. So, Pinkerton, using shocking needles in reverse. So I think that you guys might have come together and had a solar plexus jolt, you know, like it might have not been a shock. You know, shocking needles in reverse. I feel like there could have been some sort of medical or possibly drug-related thing. It's interesting, but I feel like this is more like the solar plexus needles that twin flames tend to get when they are around each other. And by solar plexus, I get, you know, like, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, this is my personality sort of thing, of that sort of authenticity. And I really feel like there was some sort of jolt there. It says, it feeds on seaweed, using its teeth to scrape it off rocks. Electric current flows from the tips of its spine. So I really do think that there has been a solar plexus resurgence within your relationship, but there's for some reason it's like there's something here, and it's like not, it hurts more than it should because of a physical third party is what I'm hearing. What's the shadow here? The shadow here, like, let's see what this third party is, maybe, like, because the solar plexus thing, you know, like, there could be a spell involved, you know what I mean, like, you and some other signs. Yeah, there's some darkness. Transfer pain in reverse. Yeah, so there. Yeah, you've been one of the signs that have got, there's a third party that's been putting spells on this connection. So that could be why it's hurting. Tell us more. Tell us, please be specific. Yeah, this is twin flame energy, obviously, but there might be another soulmate maybe that they are involved with. What? Yeah, Jirachi and Kyogre. So there is someone, yeah, this is a holographic, meaning that it is, you know, very much, you know, an important message as a holographic. And then Kyogre is the god of the seas, which is huge. These are both mythical Pokemon. Like, it's big that they're coming out. And there was some sort of psychic wish made here. And there is a third party that might be another, it's weird because, like, there's a theory that there can be multiple twin flames, like, in, like, competition to meet the level. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it's someone who might think that they're another twin flame or something like this. Someone got involved here. But it's like another soulmate or something like that. And there was some sort of wish that was made there. And, you know, I think it might be some magic that you've done to yourself, even, of, you know, maybe what you keep wishing about this relationship is actually, you know, kind of blocking it, because this is the emotional spring tides. How I was talking about that, like, super emotional energy, that display of, you know, the emotional display in order to get some sort of attention. With the spring tides, because we do have spring, there may have been some sort of really big emotional rift. But it says, the twinkling of the stars, the destiny of love, a miracle that grants wishes in the night sky. So it does talk about, like, the miracle of love. There is a miracle here, but there was something, there's a third party that has put the twin flame relationship into the shadow, and also causes this sort of emotional You know, the third party might just be the difference in terms of the physical world between you two. But it says a mythical Pokemon said to have swelled the seas with rain and tidal waves. It battled with Groudon. Groudon would be like its twin flame. You know, they're destined to be together, but they're constantly at war. And I think that someone literally has like made a wish that you two will constantly be in conflict here. And I think it was a mystic. Whoa, tell us about this mystic. So this wanted to do a little, did you see that? It was like, but yeah, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, all right, so it's you two. You guys have been casting the energy at each other, like, so that this is an no, there's somebody else here, though. There's somebody else here, unless it's the coins. But, like, there has been something where you have not been able to juggle the situation. Like, there has not been a physical balance in this because of some mystical arts that have been done. What is the light aspect here? Mewtwo using barrier. Yeah, there was some sort of psychic barrier that was placed between you two to stop you from physically reuniting. You know, this is when the ships come in, and there was something that has stopped you from you know, like there has been a psychic barrier. It says a Pokemon whose genetic code was repeatedly recombined for research. It turned vicious as a result. So it talks about, you know, sort of like experimentation. I don't know if someone was experimenting with something and the energy turned vicious. It talks about the, you know, genetic code being repeatedly combined. So I feel like someone has used some sort of like DNA magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. All right, what's the shadow here? Yeah, the partnership was based on this wish. There was some sort of wish that was made about this partnership. Did you hear that screaming? Yeah. Wow. Drink some water. I'm going to ask, what was this wish? They want to go right to it. Illumise using fair motion, Swoobat using wave amplification, and Swirlix using lick away. So there was some sort of smell-based thing. I don't know if someone had something that had someone scent or things like that, but there was some sort of like heart chakra pollen that was trying to be done. It says its fragrance attracts a swarm of Vulpes, so they draw over 200 patterns in the night sky. So someone was trying to manipulate this and, you know, try to cause some sort of orchestrated, you know, someone tried to jinx the heart chakra. And wave amplification. So they've been trying to use this psychic energy to, you know, amplify it out in this psychic area. And because that's happening, it has caused a barrier. And the barrier is there because of all of this heart chakra stuff. It says anyone who comes into contact with the ultrasonic waves emitted by a courting male experiences a positive mood shift. So I think that there has been some sort of understanding that it's possible, like, hey, winky winky, like, here's my pheromones, that I feel like someone's gotten the understanding that someone was doing something very much based on the sexual energy, I want to say. Because it's talking about a courting male and positive mood shift and this pheromone, very much like the pheromone sort of stuff. But there's some sort of psychic barrier there. And lick away, it says Swirlix it says, to entangle its opponents in battle, it extrudes white threads as sweet and sticky as cotton candy. Right, yeah, so it's talking about like squirting white threads. So someone, whatever this spell was, it caused a psychic barrier between you two, to where the way that the two try to reunite is very much based on like root chakra, sexual energy. It's like stuck in the root. All right, so this forgiveness and this birth, tell us more. So if that was you doing this, then you need to forgive yourself. 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like whoever... Someone was pouring water into an into a physical object. You know what I mean? Like, this is the 7 of Pentacles based on partnership. 7 is the number of partnership. And, you know, it's like someone was putting their cups, their water into an inanimate object and growing something with some energy. So there has to be forgiveness about that. What is the light? What is the light energy here? Graveler using rollout and Centino using covet. So there's some sort of fighting energy that has been getting stronger and stronger here. And with Graveler, it's you know, like rollout is an attack where you use it, and then once you start using it, it just continuously keeps going for like 5-6 turns, and it keeps getting stronger. So I feel like there was something done where it was like continuously getting stronger, or maybe it does eight times, but like it has come to an end is what I'm getting. Like the fight has ended, but it was a rollout where it did keep, it kept getting stronger, and it caused some sort of coveting, really, like energy where someone just like wanted something really bad. It says, with a free and uncaring nature, it doesn't mind if pieces break off while it rolls down the mountains. So again, that's that scorpionic rebirth shit, the shamanic death of like being reborn from the ashes, like not caring if you fall and pieces fall off of you. That's your gift, is to allow parts of your soul to shed. That's what Scorpios teach us. It says Cincino's body is coated in a special oil that helps it deflect attacks such as punches. So again, this is fighting type. This is talking about using oil therapy and things to protect you. So I think that is very important in terms of, you know, what you're doing to use smell, because we do have fair emotion here. To use some sort of oil to protect you while you are rebirthing and forgiving is what I'm hearing. What's the shadow here? Yeah, Inke using ink spit. So this is a dark type, and it's here. And I feel like someone just kind of like splurts out all of this dark energy, like through ink. So maybe in letter or in text or something like that. And I feel like that might help, is if you write stuff down and get it out and get all of the negativity out. I really think that it can be, you know, released in that way and into the shadow. So it says, it flashes the light emitting spots on its body, which drains its opponent's will to fight. It takes the opportunity to scuttle away and hide. So I feel like someone flashed some sort of light at someone, and then it like they took your energy and then they scuttled away and hid. And I feel like that's what this solar plexus sort of stuff, like someone came, look how similar these kind of are, you know what I mean? Like color scheme and shape wise and things like that. It's like the reason why this solar plexus burst wasn't the way that it, you know, should be, is very much based on this darkness that like needs to get out, is what I'm hearing. All right, what is the, okay. sometimes the one thing you're looking for is the one thing you cannot see. So again, like, what you need here is to release something, and whatever spell this was, to get it out of your connection, or to get, like, whatever this is out. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some, like, giving some advice on cord cutting rituals, but I feel like you might, like, it's the one thing that you're looking for is the one thing that you cannot see. Like, the solution to this is not in the physical realm. It is very much in the 5D, in the spirit realm, of how you need to take care of this. And, you know, I also feel like maybe you are not physically seeing the person that you're with. Love is like a ghost who everyone talks about, but few have seen. Exactly. It's talking about not being able to see. And that's the thing. Like, everyone thinks that they've had love, but nah. Until you find your twin flame, you don't truly understand what this is. Everyone's like, oh yeah, like, I've seen a ghost. You know what I mean? Like, everyone talks about ghosts, but only certain people have experienced them. And as a Scorpio, I'm sure you've experienced some fucking ghosts. But, like, the eternal flame, the twin flame, I mean, more people with Scorpio placements have their twin flame, or know their twin flame. And I feel like it's like, because, you know, Scorpio, oh, there's that love. Yeah, once again, that eternal love. Like, you know, I grabbed the wrong deck, but okay, there's that confirmation. Like, you know, Scorpio is about the rebirth, you know, that shamanic death of what happens, like, when the 3D dies, you know, the 5D keeps being reborn, that, you know, that things don't have to die in the physical world anyway. It can just die in the spirit realm and be reborn. And, like, that's the kind of love that we go for, is like, baby, I'm going to love you even when you're dead. Like, you know, like, we're connected forever beyond death. That's such a Scorpionic thing. And, like, that's why we're gifted with this. And you know what I'm talking about. All right. What can help Scorpio? What earth, spirit, iceberg submerged? There is so much that has been hidden, so much that has been submerged. And I feel like it's because of this spell that happened where, you know, things got cold. Things went very cold. People's emotions got stagnant and stuck, because there's a lot that wants to be thawed out, is what I'm hearing. Rainbow blessings. This is a blessing. Like, remember the blessings that this has brought you. And that can help with your forgiveness as well, to remember that this is a blessing. Count the blessings. This wanted to go right to the twin flame and wish card. Like, even though there has been some, you know, shadowy, nefarious, mystical work here, it's still a blessing, and it has brought a lot of clarity that you are able to see the visible spectrum of light. You know what I mean? Of, like, dissect apart what is really going on. Yeah, it keeps wanting to go here. Like, you can take a breath of fresh air. It is time to cleanse, to breathe, to forgive, to rebirth. Okay? All right, my dear Scorpios, I hope that you got what you needed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. Again, if you're interested in the cord cutting ceremony, or you would like a private reading, please feel free to email me at sachithescorpio@gmail.com, or you can message me on Instagram at SachiTheScorpio. So thank you again, and I hope to see you for the next read. I love you very much. Mwah. Bye-bye.